Hi, this video shows you how you can actually explore on using SQL without having your own database. So we are going to use the W3 Schools SQL tutorial. So you can do a search in the Google and click. When you reach this tutorial, you can actually go through all the different commands and try with the syntax. For example, let's say we go to click on SQL WHERE, they will explain how you use the WHERE clause. The WHERE clause is used to filter records. Extract only those records that you actually wanted with some specific condition. So they explain the WHERE syntax. Select the column name from the database table where your condition, what is your condition. Okay, then you can scroll down, they have some explanation here, and then maybe they give you some example like select all the statement from this database where the country is equals to Mexico, and you can use on try it yourself. For example, we are going to use SQL Server database. So actually SQL Server database, they have specific functions on their own, so you can scroll down and look at SQL Server Functions. Okay, so when you go down and look at the SQL Server function, there's actually a lot of functions. There's string functions, there's date functions, there is advanced functions, there is a numeric functions. So you can actually click on them to understand what are the functions they allow you to learn, and you can click on them. So let's say we click on the count function. So you see that they actually give you some example like select and count the number of records from a particular table. This is just a name given to the output column. So let's click on try it yourself. When you click run SQL, you can see the result of this statement. So when you run, they are counting the number of rows from this column from the product table, and you see that the result is here 77. As number of product is just a name for this column, number of product. Okay, but actually when you're getting this 77. So how do we know what are all the fields inside this product table? When you look at the right, there's actually all the table names online. So we have database here, so we don't need to use our own database. We can have this sample database for us to do some exploration. So let me copy this statement first. Copy. In order to see what's inside the product table, you click on products, and you see automatically they will issue a statement to select all the columns from this product table, and you see these are all the columns. How many columns do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 columns inside this product table, and these are all the data inside the database. And how many records? 77 records. So let's put a comment statement that we copied just now. So this statement is trying to ask SQL to count the number of rows you have when you select from this product. That's where just now we have 77. We can actually use this to explore. Let's say we talk about where clause, where we can actually put some conditions. So let's issue a statement to say where I want to find all the rows where you have category ID equals to 1. So we can actually change the SQL statement a bit and run, and you see we have 12 records coming back, and they are all having category ID equals to 1. So this is one example whereby we can actually try to add in and change to learn the syntax with an online database. So we do not need to have a database on our own, but we can try on the syntax and familiarize with it. For example, if you spell the category wrongly, the field wrongly, and you run, so they can also tell you there's an invalid column name category I, where you see, oh, actually there's some errors in your command. So maybe if you change it back to category 1 and run, there you have it, the 12 records. So let's say if you want to count how many records coming back, you can actually use the count instead of the star. So you copy, you replace the star with the count, and you run. You'll see the result is 12. So this statement helps to count the number of rows you have in the product database where the category ID is equals to 1. This is the end of this simple tutorial. I hope it is helpful for you to start learning on SQL statement. If it is helpful for you, please help to like the video. Thank you.